Hey guys, welcome to another video. Today's new topic are Moroccans, or do Moroccans feel African? Well, that's a very interesting question, and we're gonna find out soon, real soon. So, where do we start, guys? Now, you all know that I am Moroccan, but I grew up most of my life in Europe, so I've been most of my life an immigrant, actually, in Europe. But I can give you some insights about Morocco itself and the Moroccan people, and also the Moroccan diaspora, about what they feel, if they feel African or something else. Now, of course, it's a topic that needs a little bit more nuance. So you have to realize that the Moroccan population is actually quite mixed, guys. So you have to realize we have the indigenous people, which are called the Mazir or the Berbers. I'm a Berber myself. Then we have the Arabs. Then we have the Sahrawis, who live in the south. And then also we have the Jewish community. So there you go. And then what you also need to realize is that the Berbers, I believe we have 3 that I know, but it could be even more, different tribes that have their own language, that have their own, but basically they're part of the so-called Berber family or the Imazin family. So yeah, they also have their own language and everything, but yeah. So yeah, so there you go. Now, the thing is, we also have Moroccans are quite mixed, I have to tell you. So you have to realize that Moroccans can go from white to proper black. We all have them in all the colors of the rainbows. We even have gingers, guys. There is even a tiny village that I visited a couple of years ago, full of gingers. Don't ask where they come from. But anyways, so you also have to realize that there is racism in Morocco amongst their own people. Now, what you also have to realize, guys, is that it's not as bad as people think. So I was also very surprised about Moroccans, because I did spend some time in Morocco and I met the local people over there, and I have to tell you, they're very open-minded. So they're also quite cultured, especially the ones who live in the major cities. So yeah, they're quite dedicated. I'm more worried about the Moroccans who are living here in Europe. But that was something that really impressed me, that Moroccans actually have an open mind. But yeah. So then, if we look a little bit further, I have to tell you that I believe that most, let's say, Moroccans feel African. However, there are also people who don't, but the majority of them feel African, for sure. So yeah. Now, of course, Morocco is also part of the Arab world, and you have people, for example, who consider themselves to be part of the Arab world. Well, I don't. I'm not an Arab. So there you go, guys. But in general, I believe that most of the Moroccans feel Africans. I also believe in North Africa. I believe Morocco, along with Tunisia, are the two most open-minded countries. So yeah, I also met some West Africans and Sub-Saharans who are living in Morocco and who are doing pretty well for themselves, and they did tell me that, for example, it's okay, for example, to date Moroccans. But in general, yeah, guys, it's this is how it is. But I was very impressed about Morocco, because eventually I did go there a few times, but there was always, let's say, a few years in between. And yeah, I was very impressed actually about the Moroccans in Morocco, that they're actually doing well, and they're actually very smart people. I have to tell you that one. Yeah. Now, of course, for me, I grew up most of my life here in Europe, and eventually I grew up here as a migrant, so eventually most of the time you hang around with migrants yourself. So yeah, eventually I grew up with a lot of Congolese people, people from Rwanda, let's say the ex-colonial countries, from Belgium, some guys from Burundi as well. And then you have West Africans too, but it's really minorities. I did spend some time with Africans over here, but yeah, we used to hang out. We used to live in the same neighborhood, so eventually, yeah, we spent some time together doing sports, other activities, and there you go, guys. So yeah, but yeah, in general, guys, yeah, that's what it is. And what do you guys think? Do you guys think that Moroccans are Africans, real Africans? Leave a comment below, guys. Leave a comment below.